Hello everyone. In SmartPLS, we will now determine our structural model. Before doing a structural model, we have determined the measurement model, and we saw the validity and reliability of our measurement model. Now again, for the same model, you have to go to calculate, and you have to apply the bootstrapping that I already have discussed. That bootstrapping, it will generate some subsamples and will estimate the population parameter without any assumption of normality of the data. So click the bootstrap, then you will see the subsample of 5,000. the 5,000. That means I am using only 100 sample, but it will generate subsample of 5,000. So 5,000 actually takes much time, or otherwise I am just using 1,000, but you must not reduce it below 500. At least 1,000, and you can use 500 also, no problem, but usually I use 1,000 subsample and just keep the other things as like the default setting. You do not need to change other things here, and just click the start calculation, and just within a few seconds you will get your desired result. And after that, so here you can see the graphical output and the final results. Algorithm, we do not need the algorithm. Histogram and model data, we do not need them for sake of simplicity. So here again R square is shown because here it is R square is selected, and the p-value are shown in the outer model p-value, and the inner model p-value is already shown. This is the inner model and this is the outer model. This you can change it from here. You can select t-value to be shown here, and in the inner model you can select path coefficient and p-value, or you can select path coefficient and t-value. No problem, I select, and you can again right click, export as image, and you can copy this image and paste it to your result chapter. So from the graphical output we can select it, and for the final result in the structural model you only need the path coefficient, this table. And here you can see the original sample, sample mean, standard deviation, t statistic, p-value. So sample mean and standard deviation, we do not need these two tables. You only need the original sample. This is the beta or path coefficient, that whether the influence of ease of use on intention is positive or negative, you can easily see here, and it is significant or not. It can be determined by seeing the t statistic. So all the t statistic among the three, only two statistic is above 1.96. that means the ease of use and usefulness. But enjoyment, it is 1.852, which is less than 1.96. That means it is not significant. And here the p-value is red. That means p-value is greater than 0.05. And here p-value is less than 0.05. It is less than 0.05. That means two relationship we found significant. This relationship is found insignificant. And this result we can explain in our structural model analysis. And this will be needed. Another thing you need, this is the confidence interval bias corrected. You need to take this, and you need to take 2.5% and 97.5%. This range we need this. Say for example there is two range. I already have said that. That means your path coefficient is 0.218. This is the sample result, and in the population, that means we already have taken only 100 sample, but after estimating the sample we will try to predict our population. That means in the population, ease of use will influence intention. At that time, what will be the path coefficient? Your path coefficient will fall between these two value. That means it will be as low as 0.048 or it will be as high as 0.444. That means both are positive. That means this path coefficient is significant, because there is no zero fall between these two value. But for same goes for the usefulness. There is no zero between these two, or that means all the two value in the same direction. But here minus is there. That means it is not significant. Thereby the lower bound is minus, the upper bound is plus. That means between these two value this path coefficient will fall. That means in the population sometimes it may be 0. In the population can be 0, because 0 is here between these two value. That's why it is not significant. The thing that I want to mention is that you can explain your significance by using t-value, p-value, or even your, the confidence interval value. All the three value will give the same result. That means intention is influenced by perceived ease of use and usefulness in the population, but not by the enjoyment, because it is not significant. And this result we will try to show the result in Microsoft Word. The explanation will show in the next video.